Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Just make sure you can hear me. Just double check that you can hear me. I'm not babbling on your car. Yep, you can hear me. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to BWTM Sports Gaming. We're talking Alen Babic. Alen the Savage Babic against Eric Molina. This will be a short video, yet still a video that this fight interests me. How are we doing, Jeff? Good evening to you. I think this fight interests me. It might not last long, but it interests me because we're talking heavyweight boxing, and I like heavyweight boxing. So, Alen Babic, as we know, is unbeaten. Eric Molina has been here a few times now. Alen Babic's style is what I deem reckless. When you talk about attention to defense, talking about attention to being defensively responsible, throw that out the window. Alen Babic is what he is. He's a come forward fighter who uses his speed and the fact that he's lighter to swarm his opponents and just tries to overwhelm them with a load of punches. Now, good evening. How you doing, my friend? That's great. His style is exciting, it's fan-friendly, and he's the sort of fighter that's going to leave you on the edge of your seats. That's the sort of fighter that Alen Babic is. Whether that fight style is long-lasting and truly effective in the heavyweight division, I remain extremely dubious about. Because you can talk about Mike Tyson all you want, but Mike gave you head movement. Head movement, head movement, head movement. Mike gave you head movement. You know, Mike gave you speed, combination punches, knew how to get on the inside. And for the most part, Mike Tyson picked his shots well. He wasn't a wild puncher. He got on the inside. He threw deliberate punches with deliberate intent to do deliberate things. Alen Babic comes in, throws punches all over the place. And leaves himself in positions of getting knocked out. Now, there's an expression in boxing, be careful what you wish for, you may just get it. He says he wants to get beat, he wants to get knocked out. He's fed up with the zero in his record. He needs to understand that it's being unbeaten in this era, in this boxing society, in this boxing culture, means everything. You're unbeaten, then you're unbeatable. But once you lose one fight, then you should retire. That's the sort of culture we have in boxing. The thing is, it's the Alen Babic style in the heavyweight division. Babic fights like a middleweight or a lightweight. His style is like a lightweight style, a featherweight style, you know, where you go and throw thousands of punches, right? And you throw 1,000, he throws 1,000. That's great. And we've had fights like that, David too, with the president, of course, we know. But it's rare to see a heavyweight like the size of Alen Babic tearing through the heavyweight division, throwing punches the way he's throwing punches and paying no attention to defense. Eventually, you will get short-circuited. And even in the fight with Mark Bennett, there were moments that Bennett landed some good shots on Babic. Now, Babic has got the advantage of being faster. He can see the punches coming. But in the other corner, there's Eric Molina. There's two versions of Eric Molina. I've said this to people before. There's Eric Molina, number one. You know what Eric Molina is going to do with the first 30 seconds of his fight? If Molina believes he believes he can beat you and have a go, he'll get straight onto the front foot. If Molina is not sure about you, he'll retreat on his back foot towards you, right? He'll back up. And if he backs up, if his back ends up on the ropes early, you can take Molina out. Because Molina is one of them guys, when he backs up to the ropes, you can take him out. But if you allow Molina to get confident, you allow Molina to start chucking shots, Molina is a sharp puncher. I'm telling you now, Molina can punch. Don't look at the times he's been knocked out. Molina can punch. I've heard this from people within the fight game, heavyweights that sparred Eric Molina, that won't obviously can't say out in the open, but this guy can punch. He can punch. So don't underestimate power. Every fight from this point on that Alen Babic is in, he's liable to get upset because of that reckless style. And that style is going to stay with him until somebody shows him different. So he may go out there and overwhelm Molina, because Molina's the type of guy that you can overwhelm. Get out there early, get in his face, and get onto him. Yes, can be done. But if you let Eric Molina, you ask Wardley about Molina's punching power. Sharp puncher. You know, when he caught, Wardley's like, I need to get this guy out of here because this guy can punch. This guy's danger. So if Babic takes the mistake of going in there and thinking it's Mark Bennett he's fighting with Eric Molina, and Molina comes motivated and not just talk for the cameras, and he's motivated and he walks onto a shot from Molina, there could be problems. If Molina gets onto the back foot, then there's a chance that Babic can swarm him. But if he gets onto the front foot, if Molina's back is against the ropes, he's in big trouble, and that's where he'll get knocked out or stopped. But if Molina's center of the ring against Alen Babic, we have a fight on our hands. That's all I'm saying. Babic has got his selling point. Babic is that he's for the people. He's for the people, and he's fighting for the common man. And when you come from that perspective, and you're talking reckless, people like reckless talk without the consequences of recklessness, right? So people in boxing will say, yeah, you laugh, he's funny, and yeah, I like this Alen Babic, he speaks his mind, but he's reckless. As long as you're prepared to accept the recklessness and what he does, and the possibility that the guy you're backing could get knocked out shortly in boxing because of the fighting style he's got, that's fine. I'm excited about Alen Babic. Don't get me wrong, he's an exciting fighter, but the limitations of that style in their heavyweight division, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But he's going to be exciting for as long as this run continues, and they'll keep stepping him up, because way Eddie's talking, big fights ahead. There's some real big fights ahead, and you're like, if you get through this fight, and I know how it goes, Eddie, you just step him up until on Babic, and Babic don't care, because he's a savage, like he don't care. He's gonna try and steamroll everyone. I said, if you can fight with Eddie, you're fine. But he just keeps stepping up all the time. If Babic wins this fight, wouldn't be surprised if he tries to stick Babic in somebody in the top 10. I just you know the matchroom track record now, so I don't have to go on about that. So he's exciting. He could end up being a pay-per-view fighter on Matchroom if they steer his career in the right way. He talks, he's exciting, he's an excitable type of guy. My only concern is, like I said, the lack of defensive responsibility, the lack of head movement, and the fact that he could punch himself out against a guy who could take his punching power. So those are my thoughts on Eric Molina. Babic, can't tell you who wins this fight, because I expect Babic to win the fight. Easy. I expect him to win the fight. But because Eric Molina is like you just don't know what Eric Molina you're going to get. Is he going to come to fight? If he comes to fight, he's going to throw punches. And if he comes to throw punches and he lands one on Mr. Babic, and he's coming forward right there, as you can understand. So that's my thoughts on a few things there. Let's bring you all, the people in the room here, what you've got to say. It's good evening. I'm surprised Miller would come back after how bad he was treated by UCAD. Yeah, well, the English pound pays well. So, you earn more money doing that than being a school teacher. Molina is still boxing, huh? Wow. Yeah, he's still boxing. Still boxing. I thought that too, NWJ. Tough watch tomorrow. The zone is rough. Well, I won't be watching it. I might tune in for Babic. That'll be it. Easy to throw when no one should him anyway. Because, you know, if you don't talk about it, they think you're hating. So I've got to talk about him. I've got to mention him. And I have mentioned him before. But, you know, this is a situation where you know, this Babic situation is a fantastic case study because you've got a guy fighting like a lightweight or middleweight in their heavyweight division. And I'm saying that style is short-lived in the heavyweight division, and it's not long. So we're going to see what happens. But the Babic story is certainly a case study. Easy. Yeah, you said that. Right. All right. So that's it. Short video. Let's hope Eric Molina comes to fight, because if Eric Molina comes to fight and he lands on Babic, then we'll see. Not totally convinced on the durability of Alen Babic, and I'm not convinced yet that if he gets hit by a genuinely quality heavyweight, he's going to stick around, and I question his stamina. Other than that, and what we know about his defense, he's fan-friendly. That's it. But I'm not going to sit down and tell you, yeah, Alen Babic is going to become undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. He's going to dominate the likes of Usyk and Joshua and Wild. I'm not going to tell you that stuff. Although, it still would be interesting to see how Alen Babic would do against Anthony Joshua, just because Babic will just rush at him. And just for the sheer crazy, ever made a matchup, I would make Alen Babic against Andrew Golota. I'd just sit back and just watch. Alen Babic against Andrew Golota, just for sheer craziness. Love to see that. Babic versus Fury, because they're both going to talk. I think it'd be interesting to watch. Fury a boxer box his head off just using on the jab, but the excitement level and the fact that Babic can talk a bit. So he's likable in that sense. You know, he's a character. A boxing lacks character. So I wish Alen Babic all the very best. And I hope he reaches as far as he can with that style. And it will be exciting. I hope that he can get enough money within the sport of boxing that he can secure it for his family, his kids, his wife, you know, and he can walk away from the sport with enough money. So, Alen Babic, I wish you the very best tomorrow night and continue your career. I hope that you do get the win tomorrow night. And if you are going to get beat, you will get beat by a top guy and not get beat by a German fighter now. I'm just hoping and praying now, just for your career, because I think you mean well in the sport of boxing. I think, not mean you mean well, I mean that I think you, as a character, boxing needs more characters. And that's why I want to see you do really well. Well, I want to see everyone in boxing do well, but characters, of course, especially. That's it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. I said it'd be a short one. Make sure you rate, subscribe, leave your comments. Make sure you're subscribed. Like we've got 50% of you, 55% of you are subscribed, but 45% of you are not subscribed. Come on, get behind BWTM Sports. Subscribe. Smash the like button. Hit the notification bell. Make sure your notification bell is hit to all, because YouTube's been very naughty now, and that's why a lot of you are not able to see these videos when they come out. So smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Online store as well. We have an online store where we've got now cups to drink out of. Cups. We've got mugs. We've got tumblers. We've got pint glasses. So check it all out on BWTM Sports. Check it out, BWTM online. If you haven't checked it out already, please do get across and check out the page. Let me just put this up here for you so you can check it out. BWTMonline.com. Also, check us out on Google Play. You can download us on GooglePlay.com. So it gets all the BWTM online stuff, not just for sports, music, entertainment, news, gaming, the lot, all on there. And not just myself, other people across the BWTM universe are putting content on there as well. If you're from the Caribbean and you want to know the latest Caribbean news, we have a section specifically about Caribbean news. So check that out as well. That's it from me. This is BWTM Sports Gaming. Have a good one. Enjoy the boxing tomorrow night.